Worse than a crooked mat, am I right? Namaste, friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Bentley. I'm a 300-hour Trauma certified yoga teacher, 200-hour mindfulness teacher, breathwork facilitator, and Reiki master. And every Monday and Friday, I try to upload for you a new yoga class. I try really hard to keep it focused around all levels because I'm a big believer for movement for all bodies, movement that makes you feel sustainable and sexy and powerful. So if this sounds like your kind of thing, please give that subscribe button some love. Perhaps like this video, share it with a friend, share it with a loved one, share it with somebody you don't like, I don't care. Any of your support truly matters. Any way that you would like to work with me in a more deeper level, intimate level of a container, you can see all my information below in the description box. No props are needed for today unless you like the support on blocks, and of course, by all means, have those handy. And let's go ahead and get started. We're actually going to begin in a comfortable seated position, just some sort of cross-leg position. Let's take that left leg either stacked on top of the right or right in front of the right. And we'll drop those shoulders away from the ears. We'll soften our eyes and feel those hands resting on your lap. As we take a few moments to tune into the breath, letting any outside distractions simply float away and tune in to our own inner world. Letting your breath deepen. Feel your heart open. Letting yourself feel safe and supported here on your mat. Asking yourself what it is that you need today. What made you unroll your mat? Letting yourself set an intention off of your needs, your desires. And as you breathe out, just begin to simply walk those hands forward, coming down to the forearms. Maybe you just stay up on the hands. Maybe you let your head drop down. Perhaps you can come all the way down to that forehead. Let's take a few deep breaths into that left hip. Just inviting any sort of stagnant energy or stuck emotion that's ready to be released to come out of the body. Then press your hands down into the mat, begin to walk yourself back up. And we'll simply switch sides of the legs. So right leg now in front or on top. It's okay if it needs to look different on the side. And then we'll breathe out and just simply fold over those legs again. And take a few breaths into that right hip. Noticing how one side may feel tighter than the other. It's completely normal. And then pressing into those hands, begin to slowly lift yourself back up to your tall spine. Hands can come to those shins. As you begin to roll shoulders back, inhale, pull heart forward, lift chin. As you exhale, we'll round the spine. Drop the chin to the chest. Inhale, pull that heart forward. It's a nice little seated cat and cow. Exhale, round the spine, drop the chin to the chest. So what I always like to imagine here is that we open up the hips and we invite any stuck, stagnant energy and emotions to be released, whatever is ready to be released. Then we find these spinal movements kind of moving like an ocean wave. I always like to view our emotions as water, energy in motion, moving fluidly, effortlessly. So to me, this is then letting that emotion be energy in motion, let it flow through the body. Breathing out, tuck that chin to the chest. And then inhale, come up for your long spine. And then as you exhale, let's drop that right ear down towards the right shoulder. You can walk your left fingertips out long. Maybe even place your right hand on that left ear. And then here we are, we're in the throat area. And so the emotions will begin in the sacral chakra right below the belly button. And then they can flow up, energy and motion to then be released through the throat chakra. I love looking at the energetics behind our yoga practice and why we feel so good after practicing. We'll take both hands back to the lap, gently drop the chin to the chest, keep shoulders back. And then left ear to the left shoulder now. Option to walk your right fingertips out, maybe placing left hand on top of the right ear. Then both hands come back to the lap. We drop chin to the chest. Let's just pause here for a moment. Keep your shoulders back. And then inhale, lift back up, nice long spine. Coming forward to tabletop position. Let's curl those back toes under, sit back onto those heels. Make sure all those toes are curled under. Taking the hands to heart center, interlace those hands and roll out the wrists. If this feels pretty intense with the feet, breathe deeply into the feet and do this practice more. Stretch out the feet more. Showing our body some love. And once you feel complete, let's go ahead and come back into our tabletop. Stack the joints, untuck those toes, pat out the tops of the feet here. Spread those fingers wide for that low belly and those floating ribs. Hug in and up, and we'll press to the tops of the feet. So that core is nice and firm as you send your right toes back. Feel all those toes point straight down to the mat, squaring off your hips. And then your left arm's gonna go out long alongside the ear. Press away from that right hand. If this left arm lifted is too much for you, feel free to place it back down, not a problem. And then we'll begin just to pulse out the leg or the arm and the leg, depending on where you're at. Give that right glute a nice squeeze for 3, for 2, and 1. Go ahead and keep that right foot lifted. Drop that left hand if it's not already, and we'll bend that right knee. Flex your right foot as if you were going to press it up to the ceiling. As you inhale, pick your right foot up, drop belly, pull heart forward. Exhale, round the spine, curl this nose into the knee. The knee into the nose. Inhale, drop belly, kick that heel up, inhale. Exhale, curl it in. And one more here. Inhale, lift, squeeze that right glute. Exhale, curl it in. And then gently place your right foot in between those hands. Pulling heart forward, breathing out, straighten out through that front leg, bowing over midline for half Hanuman. Keep a nice soft bend in your right knee to not irritate that very sensitive joint. And then we'll breathe in, walk forward, bend back into your front knee. Squeeze inner thighs together, we'll lift arms high. Drop shoulders, shine heart forward. Grab that left wrist and exhale, little side body stretch to the right. We're still really squeeze the inner thighs together to keep our balance here. Inhale to release, lift tall. Exhale, release hands down, right knee back to meet the left. Tabletop position. Switching sides here, left toes float back. Feel them all point straight down. And then maybe begin to reach your right arm out alongside the ear or not. Wherever you are, you're going to pulse it here and squeeze that left glute. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop that right hand down, bend left knee, flex your left foot. Press that foot up to the ceiling, squeeze the glute, drop belly, lift chin. As you exhale, curl the knee into the chest, round the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out, squeeze that knee in, and then drop that foot in between your hands. Pull heart forward, and as you exhale, straighten out through that front leg. Flex toes towards forehead and bow over midline of left leg. Keep a nice soft bend in left knee. And then inhale, walk yourself forward, energetic squeeze with those inner thighs, knees behind those toes, lift on up to your Anjaneyasana low lunge. Grab that right wrist, exhale, side body stretch to the left. Core is firm, glutes engaged. Inhale, center, exhale, release your hands down, frame out that front foot, left knee back to meet the right. Curling toes under, hips go up and back, downward facing dog. Let your head be heavy, let the shoulders roll away from the ears, pedaling out through those heels, running one down, followed by the other. Dropping both heels down to the mat, and we'll breathe in, spinal wave yourself forward to your high plank. Shoulders are over the wrists, low belly in and up. As we begin to pull, alternating knees into the chest. It's kind of like these little marches here. Low belly pulls in and up, tailbone stays down. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, hips up and back, downward dog. We'll drop that left heel, foot right leg high, stack right hip over the left as you bend that knee. Invite right heel towards that right glute. You could draw a circle with that knee going one way and the other. Beautiful, release that right foot down and meet the left, take it to the other side, right heel drops, left leg reaches high. Bend that left knee, stack it over the right hip. Maybe draw a circle one way and the other. Release that left foot down to meet the right. Right foot lifts, inhale. Exhale, we squeeze right knee in towards the nose and plant your right foot in between those hands. We'll pivot 45 degrees on that back foot, so left toes pointing towards upper left corner of mat. Squeeze inner thighs together. Nice bend in front knee. We'll lift on up to our warrior one. Drop those shoulders. Exhale, release hands down, step it back to your high plank. As you breathe out, lower all the way down to the belly, untucking toes. Inhale for your cobra pose. Exhale, release it down. Pressing back up to your downward facing, either plank or tabletop first, and then hips up and back, downward facing. Drop right heel, flip that left leg high. Exhale, squeeze that left knee in and place it in between your hands. 45 degrees on back foot. When you're ready, rising up, warrior one. Stay here for the exhale, drop those shoulders. Inhale, exhale, release hands down. Step it back to your plank. You can take belly to cobra or chaturanga to upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We'll bend those knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of mat. Big toes together, slight part in, heels, half lift. Fold, exhale. Breathing in, come all the way up. Breathing out, sit back into the chair pose. Weights in the heels, heart shining forward. Arms are lifted or resting at heart center. Inhale here, exhale, forward fold. Breathing in, half lift. Breathing out, plant your hands or hop it back. Find your flow or feel free to skip and go right back to downward facing dog. Your practice, you always choose your journey. Take a breath here into the nose. Open the mouth and let it go. We'll drop that left heel, foot right leg high. Exhale, squeeze right knee in towards the nose. We'll drop that right foot down. Step your back foot up so that the whole back foot can be down to the mat. Straightening out through both those legs, soft bend and right knee. Squeeze inner thighs together, toes facing forward as you bow over the midline for your pyramid pose. Let your head be heavy. Beautiful. Then walk your hands to the top of the mat. Weight goes into the right foot as you lift left foot high. Squeeze that left glute. Drop your nose down towards that right knee. Inhale for a half lift, come up to those fingertips, and then very gently taking your hands to heart center, warrior three. Keeping your hands at the heart, reaching overhead, or maybe airplane those arms alongside body. Beautiful. Bend back into that front knee, drop your back toes down, plant your hands, downward dog, right leg lifts. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze that right knee in, drop your right foot in between those hands once more. Inhale, reach arms high. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, open arm twist. So really squeeze this right hip back. It's gonna wanna pop forward, squeeze it back and open up. As you breathe out, right hand meets left thigh. Beautiful. And then inhale, release both arms forward. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. You can peek down, see right big toe. Weights even between both your legs, as if you could rip your mat in half with the power of your legs. Shoulders stacked over the hips and looking out right over those right fingertips. Take your hands to the heart and begin to bend deeply into that back knee for your Skandasana. And then you can't see me, but the heart shining forward, hands are either at the heart or on the mat. Then looking at the top of your mat, open yourself up, arriving in this powerful pose, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. And one more here, open it up, warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Beautiful, warrior two. Peaceful warrior, left hand meets left thigh, right arm overhead. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm resting on right thigh, or drop your right fingertips down. Beautiful, inhale back into your peaceful warrior. Exhale, release those hands down, low lunge, frame out your front foot, step your right foot back to meet the left. Option to flow or downward facing. Taking this to the other side. Right heel plants, inhale, we float left leg high. Exhale, squeeze this left knee in towards the nose, and then drop your left foot down. Stepping your right foot up any amount, so you can arrive here in that pyramid pose. Breathe into that left hamstring. Walk your hands out in front as you bring your weight into your left foot, reach right foot high, standing splits, nose to left knee. Inhale for your half lift. And then arrive here in your warrior three, finding the arm variation that feels best for your body. And breathing out, drop that right foot down, plant your hands, three-legged dog, the left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, squeeze left knee into the nose, nice little runner's lunge. Breathe in, come up to your crescent lunge. Breathing out, right arm forward, left arm back. Again, squeeze that left hip back. Left hand meets right hamstring. Beautiful. And then unravel and open it up to your warrior two. Find that alignment first. Feel strong and powerful in those legs. And then breathing out, Skandasana into that back leg. Looking at the front of the mat, looking at that left foot. Feel your power here. Inhale, arrive. Warrior two. Exhale, Skandasana. Take it low. Two more, warrior two. Skandasana. Last one, warrior two. And Skandasana. Beautiful. Arrive here, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Peaceful warrior. And cartwheel those arms down, frame out that front foot, take it back to your plank, and left vinyasa. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a breath here and through the nose. Exhale up through the mouth. We'll drop that left heel, foot right leg high, inhale. Exhale, squeeze right knee in, drop right foot down. Find your pyramid pose, set that left foot up any amount, go over midline of right leg. And then walk hands out in front. I'm sorry, don't do that. Yes, do that. Hands out in front. Find yourself your standing splits, dropping your nose down towards the knee. Inhale, come all the way up to a one-leg mountain. Maybe you can lift all the way up without pressing that left foot down. It's okay if you do. As you exhale, warrior three. We're going to drop back into that lunge, drop your hands, three-legged dog, right leg lifts. As you exhale, stack right hip over the left, and then flip that dog, finding yourself in wild thing. Come back through to center, peel right leg up, inhale. Exhale, squeeze that right knee in, and inhale, lift up. Exhale, open arm twist. Reverse, right hand meets left hamstring. Beautiful. And then open it up to that warrior two. Beautiful, peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Flow here once more. Inhale to your peaceful. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, peaceful. Exhale, break free. Bring out that front foot. Step it back to your plank with your option to Vinyasa. And one final round here, and we'll start to cool it down. Swift little flows here. Drop that right heel, foot left leg high. Exhale, squeeze that left knee in. Drop your left foot in between hands and find yourself in your pyramid. Walk your hands up slightly in front, standing splits. As you're ready, begin to come all the way up to your one-legged mountain. Peel this right knee up with you, reach arms high. And then exhale into your warrior three. Beautiful, release yourself down to that three-legged dog, lift left leg high, inhale. As you exhale, flip that dog, wild thing. Drop that left foot behind you, shine heart, left arm reaches overhead. Coming back through to center, left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, left foot steps in between your hands, and inhale, rise up. Exhaling, right arm forward, left arm back, left hand to right hamstring. And then open it up, warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Extended side angle. Last one here, peaceful. Use that core, extended. Beautiful, peaceful warrior. And framing out your front foot, step it back. Final vinyasa, take it or leave it. Downward facing dog. And a nice breath here into the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Begin to come back down onto those knees. We'll swing our legs out to one side and bring the legs in front with feet together, knees wide. The closer you pull your feet into the body, the deeper the stretch is going to be for those inner thighs. Give yourself what you need. Find your tall spine, and then begin to reach your arms forward and continue to lean forward as if you were trying to reach for something right off the top of your mat here. And then go ahead and release those hands down, drop your head, let your shoulders round. Deep breaths into the body. Do yourself a favor, stay present. Really use that breath. And then we'll breathe in, slowly walk yourself all the way up. Take your hands to the outside of the legs, close them up like a book, and come all the way down to your back. We'll pull the knees into the chest once we arrive. Rock yourself a little side to side. Arms can go out into a T as you let your legs fall heavy to the right, looking out over that left shoulder. Still breathing into the belly. If you feel restricted at all, just come out of that twist slightly. back to center, lift those knees, and then let your legs fall heavy to the left, looking up over right shoulder. And then we'll inhale, come back to the center, wrap our arms around those shins, peeling nose up towards the knees, give yourself one big hug, say something loving to yourself. And then as you're ready to release, let everything go onto the mat, legs and arms out wide, shoulders under the heart, let your whole body just completely melt into the earth, finding a few moments of complete inner stillness. As we release any control over the breath, let the mind be quiet. Let your body soak up your practice, knowing that this rest is just as important as the movement. Shavasana. This is where I will leave you. Please stay here for as long as you can. Savor this moment of nowhere to go and nothing to do. And on your way out, please give this video a like, maybe a share, a comment, and a tap on the subscribe button. I look forward to seeing you again real soon, dear friends. Namaste.